Welcome back to Table Talk with Tino Nguyen. This is going to be episode 3, and today I have a very special guest. You know, some people know him as the Opera Whopper, otherwise known as Andy Shaw. Hi, Andy.
Yo, what's up?
How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
You just
How are
get
you?
home?
Yeah, I did just get home.
You're a busy man to get, bro.
Yeah,
Since
I
you're busy
am.
all summer.
Yeah.
What made you free up time for this podcast?
I decided I'm not gonna study. I'll just do it tomorrow.
What do you have to study for?
SAT.
You taking it this summer?
Yeah, I'm taking it in August.
So instead of studying, you're on this podcast now at a Friday
Yes,
night
sir.
at 8 p.m.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so to start off, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I was born in New York. I moved here in like 2016.
2016?
I moved once. Yeah, 2016.
That means you're pretty
Same
old when you
period.
moved, right?
Yeah, like 10, 11.
10. But the
I don't know if that's mathing.
I don't think that's nothing. Okay,
I don't know.
go on,
something
go
like
on.
But I moved here, and then I moved again when I moved like to Georgia after like a year or two, and I'm here now.
Mm-hmm. And you're currently a junior in high school?
Yes, sir. I'm
Going into senior year?
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about that?
I'm old, man. I'm aging.
You're aging? Is everything
Yeah.
like set up for you? Like you have your
Oh,
colleges, or you have the college that you know you're gonna go into. You know you're gonna get accepted. All you have to do is
well,
like,
nah.
nah.
I don't know
You don't
shit.
get anything in place.
Nah,
You don't have like a top 3 college, things like that.
nah. I'm just like a spontaneous type of guy.
No, you
Just do
didn't
it.
prepare at all. You have no preparation.
I mean, I'm starting my like essays like really soon. Like, yeah, but that's not it. I
So what
gotta do some
college?
research on colleges.
You
I
don't
mean, I
have
have
done
a
any
few.
research.
I mean, I have a few, but like not enough to like to say I'm prepared.
Is it? Do you know if you're gonna be in state, out of state, things like that?
I don't know, because one of the colleges I was considering is in Texas, so like I don't know how to feel
Oh,
about it.
how do you feel about moving out of state?
Like I want to, but like I also don't want to, because like I have to go like out and meet new people, like go learn a place. But like
Go outside, touch
I'm
some
not
grass.
social.
You're not
Yeah,
social?
nah.
Do you wait? So for like, if you do choose that like option in Texas, are you gonna be living alone, things like that? Do you have any family members there?
Nah, I don't have any family members there, so I'm gonna just be by
You're
myself.
gonna be all alone. Are you?
Yeah,
Do you think it's like? Do you think it'll happen? Like, there's a chance, or is it like?
yeah. I think there's a
Is
chance.
there a high chance?
Yeah.
Really?
I'll say
Oh.
like it's like a 50-50 low key.
No, 50-50? 50-50 that you're gonna go completely different state,
Yeah,
completely new people, 10x the
yeah,
guns.
yeah,
You know how it is in Texas.
yeah. I know.
Bro, my dad was talking to me about moving there, and I was just like,
Oh no.
nah. Like it's such a huge fucking state. It's like triple
Yeah,
the pop. I think it's like it has more people like in Texas than Georgia too, right? Like
maybe I don't know.
I think
I
it's
don't know
more.
anything about Texas.
You did zero research, zero
Yeah, I did zero
preparation, but
research.
it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about going into senior year and choosing like, are you gonna skip, or do you have like a full schedule all year, or
Yeah, I have yeah. So like I have 7 class or 6 classes technically, and it's just year long.
so you're gonna be at school like all day for
Yeah.
all senior year?
Like yeah.
Is that
Like I
normal?
wanted to I mean, I guess like a lot of people like do like online courses or like dual enrollment, but
Hmm.
like I don't know. I wanted to do an online course, but I didn't have a ride, like a consistent ride at least, so I couldn't go to that.
Oh, so you have like you just have to be in the morning, or else you're
Yeah.
like fucked.
Yeah, but honestly, it's not that bad. Like I got used to it.
Damn. All full classes next senior year. Do you have easy classes, or do you have like how many free classes do you have that like you don't have to do anything in?
Well, I'm taking a bunch of APs, but like they're like easy APs, like
Oh, like the free APs, like environmental
yeah,
science and like things like
yeah. I'm
that.
taking APs. I'm taking AP Psych. I'm taking AP Stat. I'm
Oh,
taking
dude,
Calc too.
dude, AP
I already took.
Stats and AP
Yeah,
Psych are literally the 2 easiest APs in the world.
yeah, I
I
know.
heard how
And
much
then
free they are.
I'm taking Calc too, but I already took Calc 1 this year, so it's like already like
They're
free as
not
hell.
combined for you. For our school, Calc 101 and Calc 102 are like pre-calc.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no.
oh,
I
like
already took
the
pre.
the college
Okay,
thing.
I took Calc 1 this year, but like I'm just taking Calc 2 next year as well. So
So you don't have to do algebra 101 and 102 in college.
I already did all that.
Oh, so you're chilling. You're an
Yeah, I'm
academic
chilling.
person. Let's talk about the grades. How's
Bro, bro.
not
Like,
good?
okay, I cared a lot like more in like sophomore year, but like I realized in junior year, like I took these like bullshit ass classes that I should not have taken. So I was just like trying to survive basically.
Did you?
Like
What was your class
huh?
list for junior year?
I don't know my ranking. I didn't check actually, but like
No, no. Like
I
what classes did you have that made it so
oh
difficult?
I took CSP was pretty easy. I finished with like a 95 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had German 3, which was a joke with T and
Wait, it was free class.
it was free class. And then I took Calc AB or Calc 1.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty easy. I took A push. Like history is not my strong suit at all. To not have taken the class.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think AP Physics 1 as well.
I feel like A
And
push is so like I feel like people overhype like how hard it is.
really, I don't know.
Because
I'm just not a history person.
I feel
That's
like if you
all.
just like do like the reading and the studying, like the bare minimum for it, you'd be fine, right?
Yeah, I guess in theory,
In
you
theory.
know. Yeah. And then I took physics, and I don't think it's a hard course itself, but like my teacher was god awful. Like I had like some random cheerleading coach, and like that's not good. So I finished with like an 85 first semester, but I clutched up second semester with 94.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so did
And
you end up
then
having a for like pretty high grades? Like
yeah,
any C's?
no,
Okay,
bro,
wait, so
never.
you're stressing out about getting B's and A's.
I guess yeah.
Bro, are you like an honor student or like elementary, middle school, high school, like always like 4.0, perfect grades, all
Um,
that?
Elementary is kind of weird because like I moved from New York and I moved to Georgia like midway through, like halfway through the semester.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the grading system like completely like I don't know my grades at all in New York, right? And then in Georgia, like funny story, like I had a science book, right? It was like
Mm-hmm.
a workbook for the entire year, but I just lost it like
You
2 weeks
just
into
lost it.
the
Wait,
I lost.
did you fail it? Did you fail the class?
No, I mean I made it. So like they didn't even give me a new one, so I just like sat there for the rest of the year, like
And like,
watching my friends do the workbook.
oh, like you didn't do any work?
Yeah, I just didn't do anything.
That's crazy. Wait, so like, okay,
So
middle school, right? Middle school, did you have perfect grades?
I think I had all A's. Like I don't really remember much, but I know in eighth grade, like I moved again in eighth grade, and I did have all A's in eighth grade. So
How big of an impact is like academics on your life? With like, how much pressure do your parents put on you to maintain good grades and keep that up?
I think like for me it's weird. Like it's not necessarily like to keep good grades, but like I still get like pressured a lot. Like especially like during like COVID and like sophomore year, like I just didn't turn my work in straight up.
Hmm.
So like my tanks would just like or my grades would just tank. So like that was like a big issue for me,
But
but like I got on top of
you
it.
still like clutched up at the end, got like
Yeah,
all A's.
yeah.
So like, what do you mean? Is it like stereotypical Asian parent grade pressure, or is it like above and beyond that?
Like I wouldn't say above, but like I wouldn't say stereotypical either. It's like really specific. Like I feel like no one would really like have something like this.
Give me some examples. Give me some examples.
Like you won't care what I get as long as I put in that for But like
How does she measure that though?
oh like it's just based on the score.
Oh wait. So she does
So
care what
just
you
gas.
get. She does care what you get.
It's just a gaslight.
Oh, she's like, you're like a 79. You put in effort though.
Yeah, like okay, like straight up for like physics, that shit was impossible, right? My ass cheated through the entire year, right? I'm dropping a
Hmm.
one in the exam, but like if she thinks that I did, like I put in a lot more effort, obviously, because I got a 94, right? But I started with like a 72,
Hmm.
so it's just like like she didn't care at the end.
Dude, I
Like
feel like
at the beginning,
our perceptions of bad grades are so like I feel like for you, right? If you have like a C during the year, you're like yeah,
no,
that's
that's
bad. But even
too.
if you end up with an A, like you still look back and you're like, I struggled. But
I don't know.
would you
Maybe
say
yeah, a little
your
bit.
standard is like getting it like an A? Like that's like you don't even have
Yeah,
to think about it. It's just expected.
yeah, I would say so. But it also depends on the class. Like if it's like a math or like a STEM type of class, then yeah, I would expect an A.
Hmm. What made you like lean towards being so academic and like focusing like really putting pressure on that? Like, what do your parents tell you? What do they like do specifically? Things like that.
Oh, they like make me like go to tutor like hella.
Hmm.
Like I get a lot of help. And like early even when I was younger, like I'd go to like some like I forgot what it's called like in English, like an academy I guess or like some type of like tutor place. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, but like I don't really remember much from there, so I didn't do much, I
So
guess.
they've always been like really invested into your academics.
Yeah, I would say so.
Like they care a lot about like you attending school, grades. Like was college ever an option for you, or was it always a requirement? Like you have to go to college.
It was like okay, like this topic gets brought up a lot with me and my parents, but like she's always saying like, oh, like it's not like you don't have to go to college, but like
But
the way she's
but
like,
like you have. She's
yeah, you have to
she's
go.
like
You don't have an
you
option.
don't
Like
have
she's
to
pretty
go
much
to
like,
college, but if you
yeah,
don't,
she's
get the fuck out of my house.
yeah, exactly. She's like, oh, like if you don't go to college, like you can go work at McDonald's and be homeless, you know.
Oh, but you don't have to. It's just an
Yeah,
option.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know. You just consider. I would. You should consider it, but if not, that's totally fine. If you're fine being homeless,
yeah. Yeah,
things like that.
yeah.
So like, do they do they limit your career choices too, or have they been pretty open about that? Like, you could say you wanted to be like an engineer or like a lawyer, things like that, or like
Yeah.
doctor only.
They're pretty like lenient. They don't really care as long as I'm happy. So that's nice.
What career are you leaning towards?
Like I initially like wanted to go into CS. Like that's why I took CSP this year.
Mm-hmm.
But I realized that the teacher was terrible and like this class sucks. So like I'm looking like steering away from it.
Did in my principal's class, like my teachers did not have any AV qualifications. But we
Um,
had like I live in Kansas, right? So it's like
yeah.
country as fuck, and no one knows anything about computers. So they
Uh-huh.
just like hired her.
Uh-huh.
So I spent a year doing nothing, and it's
Yeah.
ruined CS for me.
Same.
But I don't really like. What did you think of like CS before like taking that class, right? Like, what did you imagine the workload to be?
I thought it'd be like pretty cool and like pretty like fun to work in. And then like I like could see myself working in it, but like I really don't know after taking CS.
Do you think you're more of a office job person?
Probably not. Like, yeah, I don't see myself working in an office, like in an office.
What would be
Like,
your?
especially because my,
Go ahead. Go
hmm?
ahead. You go.
Oh,
You
like
go.
especially because my parents, because like they work in business, right? Like they have like their own company and stuff,
Hmm.
and they like go out and like distribute products. So like, yeah,
So you'd rather do something like that rather than work the 9 to 5 because they're
yeah,
self-employed, right?
yeah. I probably would do something more like that. Like my dad, he used to run like when we moved to Georgia, he like worked at like a farmer's market, but like it
Hmm.
was like really like short, like maybe like less than a year. And then he started up his own thing with like my uncle and stuff.
And now they're still doing that, right?
Yeah.
And it's turned out pretty successful.
Yeah. Like they have to work they work really hard though. Like yesterday for example, they drove to Florida for like the entire day and like had to come back.
Hmm. I
And
know,
like
like
they yeah.
you go. My bad, my bad.
Like they just like go like they drive like all across like the East Coast, like all the way up to like Kentucky or whatever. So it's
Hmm.
like like multiple days. So like I'd be like home alone a lot.
I know you'd be like also on the Home Alone thing. I know your parents would like come home sometimes at like crazy times, like 2 a.m., 4 a.m., right? Like late at night.
I mean, not really, like, cause they like they take their time to come back.
Oh, like they
So
stay at that
yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah. They stay overnight, like at a hotel.
Oh, so like they'll go distribute products at like Florida, right? And then they'll
Yeah,
stay there in a hotel,
yeah, like depending on how far it is.
and they'll go back, things like that.
Yeah, like the next day
Do you know
they'll come
exactly what
home.
they do?
They like we have like a warehouse and like we like get like for example like we have like ramen, right? So like we like import it from like Asia or like somewhere like Korea,
Hmm.
and then we'll like distribute it out to like the big like public markets.
Oh,
Like
it's like the Kmart's, the H Marts, and like things like
yeah, like
that.
they're like the distributors.
Oh, so you guys like have to be like everywhere, and
Yeah, like we have a separate work phone just so like people could like call and like buy stuff.
hmm but their business is like going pretty well, right? What's the like? Why are they not interested in bringing you into that? What's their focus on college for?
I think it's just so like I can like experience my own like whatever like I want to do. But I think especially my dad, he definitely wants me to like take over at some point.
Hmm. So have you talked to them about being a business major?
Um, Not really, because I haven't considered for myself either.
Hmm.
Like I'd be down to go in business, but I think my only issue is like I don't have any like anything backing it up. Like, so if I want to like go to college for business, like I don't have anything like supporting that, you know?
Like your high school classes, right?
Yeah.
Well, stats. I think stats is right.
Well, yeah, and I took like I think I took business tech like first like my freshman year,
Hmm.
so I guess that counts. But
Speaking of, you know, like HMRs, KMRs, things like that, you're Korean, right?
yeah,
And you know, I asked the question because like one for like where I live in Wichita, we have like zero diversity. It's all like a couple Vietnamese and zero other Asian people basically.
mm.
So what's like some cultural differences that like for Korean people and like in America that are different?
Wait, what do you mean? Like,
Like what do you guys do different? What's like something that like kind of stands out?
I guess just like manners, just like it's like completely different. Like how you like just speak to like your elders and like that type of stuff, and like their culture. Like,
Like you guys have to be way
yeah,
more polite, or
yeah. Like I feel like kids like even in like Korean households, like they're like disrespectful sometimes, but like that's like gonna happen, you know. But like
mm-hmm.
some like white families, like they be out of
They be
pocket.
going crazy.
They be going crazy. Like,
Dude, I think it's the same with like all kind of
yeah,
Asian culture though. Cause like even like cultures like here, like people I swear it's only white people that be talking to their parents like that. Like the stories I hear.
yeah, I know.
It's like the only time you hear about that.
Yeah, facts.
So you're born in Korea or America?
No, New York, yeah,
You're born in New York.
yeah.
Do you remember like how it was living in New York?
I do, yeah. Like I went to like a private Christian like kid or like pre-K
Hmm.
for like a year, and then I moved to like a public school, and it was kind of weird because like there's no middle school, so like elementary would be like first grade to fifth grade,
Hmm.
and then or first through
First grade to
sixth,
like
and
eighth.
then
Oh, six.
yeah to sixth. So then once you hit seventh grade, you just get thrown into the high school. So like
Oh,
yeah,
and then high school is 7th to 12th.
12, yeah.
Do you remember like more so like the living environments in New York and how different it was from like to Georgia?
Yeah, like it's everything's so much more expensive there. Like that's one of the main reasons we moved out because like everything
Hmm.
was just so expensive. And like for me, I think I like lived in a pretty good house. Like it wasn't like a townhome. It was like kind of a weird spot.
Were
Like
you
it was in a
more
neighborhood.
in the like country part, not country part, but like less in the city part, or more closer to the city?
I think I was less in the city because I was on Long Island.
Hmm.
So maybe it was like a 2 hour drive to New York City.
Was it so? How's like the overall experience compared to Georgia, right? Because obviously, like it sounds to me in my head, right? It sounds completely different. Like just like going out to eat, right? Traveling, everything
Yeah.
just sounds way different.
I honestly think I like it better there just because like I feel like my education would have been better and like I also used to play cello and I got really good at it, especially in New York because I had a really good teacher. But like once I moved here, it kind of like fell apart. I ended up quitting, so it's like kind of wasted. But like I think I would have had more like better like educational opportunities.
Why'd you quit cello?
It was like I kind of got forced into it in first grade. So
Hmm.
like my parents just took me to a shop and were like, pick something, and I was just like, oh, I guess
Pick
cello,
something.
right? Yeah. And then I did that like so like usually in New York they had a orchestra in elementary school, right? But you can only
Hmm.
start from like second or third grade. So like I started in first, so I already had like a little like upper hand. And then once I moved here, it was like I was like, because sixth grade is like the first year you can do stuff.
Hmm.
So like I was like looking at these kids like they were like dumb or something, but like I was just
No,
good.
oh, because you've been doing it for like years and years,
Yeah,
and
I've
everyone
already
just
done it
starts
for
in
like
sixth
five
grade,
years, and they're like trying to like learn the notes. I'm like, bro, what?
and it kind of like killed it for you.
Yeah, I think the first year like of orchestra, or honestly, just like all of like orchestra in Georgia
Because you
killed
just
for
felt
me.
like you're like being held back because like everyone else is so much behind.
Yeah, and like I quit private lessons in seventh grade, and just like even then, like all the way up to sophomore year, I just like thought of everyone as like worse than me because they were.
Hmm. So you quit
Yeah.
in 7th grade or 8th grade?
Like I quit private lessons in seventh and I like continued to play like just school stuff so I like gradually got worse
Hmm.
and I just like completely dropped it in sophomore year.
Oh, so that's like recently though. Like,
Yeah.
so you went by 4 years of like not liking it and just chugging through.
Yeah, it was just like a free class because like it was just 300.
Oh, like you just showed up, you play everything with your eyes closed, just chill.
Yeah.
So you also have an interest in archery, right?
Yeah.
Tell me more about it.
I also was kind of like forced into this.
Into
Like,
archery? I thought it
yeah, kind
was.
of.
I thought you wanted to do
Well,
it
it's
though.
like, it's okay. So like my mom, like she saw my cousin. She's a senior, right? She
Hmm.
graduated, and she saw like my cousin doing archery. She's like, "Oh, you got to do a sport because like
Oh,
you know cello, right?
she's like, you gotta do a sport.
Yeah, you got to do a sport, right?" And then like if I like try doing any type of team sport, she's like, "Oh no, it's too late for you."
What do you
Right?
mean? What do you mean?
Like she's like, "You're gonna be dog shit." Like
What
you're
was
gonna
the
be full,
conversation
like
like?
we had like two conversations. It's just like, oh, like you're not making it.
You're
Like
not
you feel
making.
like the right tutor.
Are your
Yeah.
parents like really blunt with you and like honest?
Yeah, I would say so.
Do they ever like soften things up? Has it always just been just straight up? This is what I'm saying.
Well, I think for archery, like they definitely like soften it up. Like I think I'm more harsh on myself for archery. Like especially when I'm at competitions, I'll like shoot bad and they're like, oh no, it's like my dad especially like he's like, oh it's okay. I'm like, oh nah, like it's over for me.
No. Do you set yourself to a high standard and like everything in general? Because like school, cello, things like that. Because like you feel so much more advanced than the people around you.
Well, honestly, for archery, no. Like, I definitely feel like I'm at a disadvantage because, like, when I go talk to people like during competitions, like, I'm like, oh, like, how long have you been shooting? And they're like 8 years. I'm like, damn, bro. Like,
Damn.
I've been shooting for like a little over like a year and a half, maybe like on that. So it's
Hmm.
like I'm like really inexperienced compared to these other people.
How do you like first like get into it? What is like the pathway to archery? Like where do you start? Where do you start? Where do you like sign up? Things like that.
I guess you can just like get recommended by someone or like you can just like be introduced. Like for me, I was introduced by my cousin. So,
And you did it through church, right?
oh no, like. So like my cousin, she lives in Washington D.C.
Hmm.
So her coach knew like my coach, and so like my mom just like did like internet search and then like we just pulled up.
Oh, to Washington.
No. To like I saw my cousin doing it in Washington first, and then
Hmm.
like I came back to Georgia and then found like a location.
Do you guys travel a lot?
Uh, for vacation, not really. Like, but this year, like for archery, yeah, like
Yeah, I
I
know.
have to
It
go.
seems like you've been like in and out of Georgia like every single month.
Yeah,
Is it expensive?
that's yeah, especially like for like this next trip because I'm going to Cali. It's like
Hmm.
really expensive plane ticket.
Yeah, and you're gonna be staying there for like. Okay, do you go to these places just to do archery, or like do you like hang out and like kind of take a
Um,
vacation?
for Cali, yeah, we're going on vacation as well, so we're going a little earlier, so it's like a week.
What about other places? Is it just you show up, do the competition, and then just leave?
Yeah.
Not really like sightseeing, eating food, things like that.
Uh, like, we considered it. Like, we went to Arizona earlier this year, and like we considered going to like a park, but we realized we have no time. So,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Have you ever been back to Korea, or like to Korea in general?
I have when I was like 8.
Do you remember it?
Yeah, yeah, I did. It was really nice.
Yeah,
Like,
tell me more about the experience.
so my dad's side's there, right?
Hmm.
And his brother lives there, and his mom lives there. So
Wait,
his
wait.
brother,
What do you mean by your dad's side? Like, are you half
like,
half?
what do you mean? No. Like my dad's like they're both Korean, but like my mom's side is like they live in DC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So my dad's side's in Korea. Sorry. So like my dad, his mom lives in like the country, like country, right? Like
Hmm.
miles off of anyone. Then his brother lives in like Seoul, right?
Hmm.
So like the city. So I went to both, and like it's like a really like different experience, especially in Korea, like especially in the country, because like I rode on my uncle's like motorcycle, and like we just like ride for like just like go like look at stuff. It's
Oh,
like
just
pretty
like
nice.
sightseeing, just like go on your own.
Yeah, and they had like their own greenhouse and everything, like growing their stuff.
Hmm. Oh, like they didn't
And
go to. They were like in that, like out in the country, out.
yeah,
Like they had like just a shit ton of lands and.
yeah, like if you like looked out, you would just see like the sky and like a forest, like
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah.
How was your experiences in Seoul?
It was like pretty fun because I went out during the night a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and like transportation's like really different. Like I walked everywhere, so like my cousin, he was like probably like 19 at the time, and I was 8. Like he would like uh we would just like go out the house and just like walk around, and like he took me like to like a cheesecake store, but like he was like he asked like me and my brother like, oh, do you like cheesecake? But like we both just like, you know. So then like we
Yeah.
went there and he bought it for us, and then like he's like, yo, I think you guys wanted this because like me and my brother didn't eat it at all.
Oh.
So he just like wasted his money basically.
Bro, wait. So you can like your house is just like there and you just walk out. Like you guys
Oh, they lived
own
in an apartment.
because no one like really lives like in like a house in Seoul, right?
Yeah, they lived in an apartment, so they just like walked around and it was just like right there.
And everything is just like close together.
Yeah.
Did you go like anywhere else? How was like the nightlife?
I think I remember like going out to like a restaurant during the night and like
Mm-hmm.
we would like walk around. It was pretty empty. Maybe it's just the area, but like I think we like went to like a store to like get like toys or something for me because like my cousin was like the good, you know.
Wait, he sounds so cool.
Yeah, I don't remember his name though.
What, bro? Wait, wait. You remember he buying you cheesecake, but you don't remember his name. What?
Yeah, dude, I also remember like his room. Like he had his computer. Like this is my first like had like interaction with like game like all like PC games.
Was he like a
Like I
PC
remember
gamer? PC gamer? Like,
no, he played like Sims or something. Like you know,
bro.
like
Sims is crazy.
yeah, yeah.
Is that how you got like first introduced to games?
Sorry, what?
Is that how you got first introduced to video games?
I don't like I had a Wii at home, but like
In New
yeah,
York?
yeah, New York.
Is that how you like got started? Things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
What made you like go deeper into it though? Because like, from what you just told me, right, with your parents and things like that, it doesn't sound like they really like you playing video games. Huh?
Oh, they don't.
They probably hate
Like
that.
yeah, we had a computer at our home, right?
Hmm.
And like I think they got a virus on it at some point, right? So they were like paranoid. Like I wanted to play like some like online like cool math type of game, right? And they're like, "Oh nah, don't touch the computer. Like you get a virus." So I couldn't do that for a while, and then I got my own laptop in like 6th grade,
Hmm.
and like that's when I first started like playing games.
Wait, is it the one you're using right now?
Nah, it's not.
Okay, I'm about to say. It's like, damn, it's been a long time. So how's like? There's probably been like hella conversation with you and your parents, right? With like video games.
No, I don't know about hella, but yeah.
What are they like?
It's just like them telling me I play too much.
Oh, like they haven't really sat you down and said like no more. Period.
Oh, I definitely have at some point. I don't remember why, but they definitely have before.
Yeah, it just sounds like the opposite of what the like from what you like cello, tutor,
Yeah,
academics, archery, and then boom, video games. Like no, no, no.
yeah.
How is like how is the culture in Korea different than in, like the U.S. Just like with people, are people nicer? Are people just like more close-minded? Things like that.
I feel like people are like they definitely do like are more polite to each other,
Mm.
and like I don't know, like I feel like you could be like walk around like comfortably, like in public, like here, like sometimes I'm just like nervous as shit for no reason, you know, like
Just walking around, you know, you might get a gun pulled on you. Who knows?
exactly, especially in Atlanta, bro.
Dude, I heard some crazy stories. Did you watch the episode with Sunny?
Yeah, I did.
With you watched all 2 hours?
I think I watched like an hour and 30.
Dude,
So
it was so long. But he told me that it's like
yeah.
it's like common to just see dead people in Atlanta. Like
No, bro, yo, I don't know. He's on.
wait, he's just lying for content.
Yeah, he's just straight up lying for content. Like, no,
So it's not common.
no, I don't think it's. I've never seen it.
Bro, we've talked about it for like 20 minutes. He told me that he's seen hella dead people. I was like,
No.
he was telling me this story, that story, right? I was like, damn, more than two? He's like, no, I see dead people like daily, monthly. It's like, oh my god.
Bro, I don't know. He's on. I've never even seen that in New York.
Oh wait, I thought New York is like New York and wait. I feel like New York and Atlanta are they similar? You say
Uh,
like downtown
I would.
wise, city wise.
I haven't been to the city like all too much, but like I think for New York, it's like a lot worse with like especially like homeless people.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had our own store and there'd just be like three people camping out on like the garbage bags. Like
Oh, like always.
yeah, just like sleeping on there.
Do you have any like New York stories?
Um, I don't think so. Like I remember I kept in contact with one of my friends. We met in
Mm-hmm.
first grade, but like it was like whack as fuck. Like it was like one of my last days, and then like we didn't have phones, so they're like, okay, I'll give you my mom's number and you give me your mom's number.
And you guys still talk to like to today, right?
Yeah, yes,
That's
today.
crazy.
Yeah,
Have you like seen him like recently? Visit
I'm
him?
not.
So you like wait, you still talk to him, right?
Yeah.
But you haven't like visited him like in person for like since first grade.
No, it's like fifth grade.
That's crazy. It's been
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like zero stories, like zero New York stories, like stories with like homeless people, story with like just like the area in general.
Not really, cause like I was just like in a pretty safe area, I would say.
Mm-hmm. What about in Korea? Did you have any like? Did someone pull up
Oh,
on you or no?
no, I don't think so, cause I just have my cousin with me, big bro.
You didn't have like any awkward experiences there?
Oh, dude, I actually do have I have a story from Korea.
Okay,
It's
okay,
like,
so
um, in my cousin's house, right? He lives in an apartment, so it's like pretty small, right?
mm-hmm.
And they had a dog, right? I was batshit afraid of this dog, right? And like, I remember like I saw his dog at one point, and like he like came like I like ran into the room because I saw the dog, and like there was like a sliding door, like a clear sliding door, so I like shut that shit, like right. But like my cousin, he's like, nah, you getting in there? So he like opened it up and like threw the dog in there. So and then like there's like a separate like closet. So I was like hiding in there, like crying for my life, as like my cousins were like sitting there laughing at me.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you like get out of the closet? Like what happened?
yeah. I think my like cousin he grabbed his dog and like I like eventually came out.
Oh, they had to grab the dog,
Yeah,
bro.
like he was like barking up on the door, bro.
What made your parents decide to move to Georgia?
Um, like because everything was like a lot cheaper here,
Mm-hmm.
and like one thing that they like had trouble managing was like the garden because like my grandpa he was like the one like always doing like the garden work and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So they like didn't want to manage anymore pretty much. So we like moved here and like we had like no backyard at that point.
Oh, but now you guys have like the big backyard. The
Nah, we still don't have a backyard.
oh, for real?
Yeah.
Did you always live in that house when you first moved to Georgia?
Nah, I lived in one house earlier. It was a townhouse.
And then move into this is your final house. So
Yeah.
were you guys like killing it in New York? Or actually, when
I
did your
think
parents come to New York? Because like you were born there, right?
yeah. I actually don't know.
Bro,
I think maybe like my dad was in like his 30s or something.
30s.
Like
That's like pretty early ish.
yeah, but like he had a lot of trouble because like from the area that we were in, like they're like they didn't even speak English, bro. It's just straight up Hispanics. So like
Oh,
my dad, like, yeah, like imagine like a Korean guy trying to like talk to some Hispanic people,
do you like?
Like
Have they told you any stories from like way back then, like when they first came over?
not about that, but my dad tells a lot of stories about how like he had like trouble growing up and like he had to share his room with like four other brothers and like stuff
Right.
like that.
Give me the story. Give me the story.
Oh, like he like like those like typical like Asian dad like that but like sounds like bullshit like I walked 8 miles to school like it's like those type of stories
Oh really?
He's like I couldn't eat like apples because I was so poor like
What?
yeah
Wait. So your dad has five other brothers,
I think he has like three other brothers and a sister
and they lived in like one room.
yeah something like that
They walked 8 miles to school. No
yeah
apples, no water.
yeah like
Like, does he just like drop those on you like randomly, or does he like do them like when he knows you fucked up, something like that?
like when we go to DC and like talk to our cousins like he's like oh if there's like a fruit he'd be like oh like dude back in my day like we didn't have these
Bro.
like I'd be starving
So, wait, like, so you have no idea of like what exactly happened when they first came over?
Yeah, I don't really know. Like I know my dad worked in New York City. Like I still don't know if this is true, but like he said he was like in a different building when like the Twin Towers like they fell, they got hit.
Oh, but he worked in the Twin Towers.
No, he was like in a different like he could see them, but like he was like far away, like in a
Oh,
different
oh,
building.
like he was there on 9/11.
Yeah.
Was he? Did he marry your mom in Korea or like in New York?
I think in New York.
Oh, really? Like they
Yeah.
found each other in New York?
Yeah, because my mom also moved from Korea to Washington D.C. I don't know when, but they ended up going to New York and meeting.
Do you know like exactly how that happened?
I have no idea. I
Wait,
just like popped out one day.
that means they got married like pretty late, right? If they
Yeah.
went to New York in their 30s,
Yeah.
and they just popped you out.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. Because mostly people like they get married first, they have the kid or like they plan to have the kid, right? And then they come over for the better life.
Yeah.
Do you know
No,
if
that's
like
not what happened.
that's not what happens?
Yeah.
Do you know if like your dad was struggling in Korea or like?
I mean, I think so, cause especially because my grandma, she lives in the country, like
Mhm.
country, you
Oh
know?
wait, was your dad from the country? Like,
Yeah, he's from the country.
oh, well, he might have actually walked 8 miles to go to school.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, he was born in the country, four as fuck, like 6 siblings, something like that,
Yeah,
and then moved to America in the 30s, in his
yeah.
30s. Bro, there's a gap there. Wait, I need the juice, Andy.
Nah, you know what the juice is? This dude got drafted into the military.
Oh wait, wait, is that why he went to America?
No, no, no. Like in Korea, you like have to do mandatory service, like 2 years, like
Oh, I thought
or
you
just
meant
like
like he dipped out like when he got like the mandatory
no,
service. He was like, fuck this shit.
no. He went through it. Like I have to go through it if they don't like since I have dual citizenship, right?
Wait,
So
but you're born in New
in New
York.
York, yeah. It's like something weird about like marriage and something where I'm like born. So like if they don't like get rid of my Korean citizenship, like anytime I like try to fly to Korea, they'll like I'll like get on, right? And then they'll like snatch me off the plane, like you
No,
know what I
that's
mean?
not.
Like
There's no way that's how it works.
no, like there's like a like I heard from my uncle because he like went to Korea recently,
Hmm.
and like my cousin, well she's a girl so she don't really have to like worry about it. But like
Wait,
there's
only
like a
males get
separate like
drafted there?
huh?
Only males get drafted for military service?
Yeah, like once you turn 18,
Oh wait, so like girls are just like fine.
yeah they're chilling.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Go on
So
about your story. Go on about your story.
it's like my uncle went there, right? And like there's like a separate table, like they're calling out for people, like they're like they want identification for like your military service. And if you don't got that shit, they'll just snatch you. Like you know what I mean?
Yo.
Like
Wait, so that means you kind of have to like do military
yeah, you
service.
like have to.
Are you planning to do it? Like,
Oh
are
nah,
you,
bro.
bro, really? Then you lose like Korean citizenship though.
Yeah, they're like planning to get rid of it. Like I think this month.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Do you really not want to do it that much?
yeah. Like if you don't get rid of it, like they won't like snatch you out of America, you know. But like,
Like you just
uh,
can't visit.
yeah.
But without the citizenship, it's like a lot harder to visit Korea though.
Yeah,
So you like,
like I think you can't like stay for like over a month
mm-hmm.
until like you're 35.
Did your dad tell you any stories about like his time in the military?
No, but apparently like he was like in like a really like prestigious like it's like pretty much like the Navy for Korea.
Oh, it was
So
like
he's
he was in
like
like the nice part, like the.
yeah, like he's like the top secret forces, you know, like
You know, like what your mom did in Korea, or like, cause she grew up in Seoul, right?
I don't even know.
Bro, actually, you haven't said anything about your mom's side.
Yeah, I don't know
You
anything
seem so
about my mom.
clueless, bro.
Like she doesn't say anything.
And you don't really ask either, right?
Yeah.
How's your relationship with your parents? Because you don't see them that often, right? Because it's like
No,
the
I
traveling and
see
things.
them pretty often, but like I think like it's definitely not as good as it should be, cause like especially cause like grades and like you know that COVID area, like everything just like got worse.
What do you mean?
Just like our relationship, because we got into a lot of arguments and fights, like almost like daily.
Over grades?
Not even that, just like anything in general. Like
Because like everyone was kind of stuck in the house.
I don't even know. Like, yeah, I guess partially that.
Why did these like arguments like spring up? Things like that. Was it just like random ass things, like actual just random arguments every day?
Maybe not random, but like it was like more like us disagreeing, just like on like how like I'll like do something like my own way, right? But like she'll be like, no, you can't do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's like just like how it works for me. Like it's
And then
just
you'll
very
start
odd.
like talking back, and then like,
Yeah,
is it just with your mom or
yeah, just with my
or
mom.
just with your mom? So your dad's like
Yeah,
super chill about everything.
yeah, my dad's pretty chill.
So he's like, but they both put pressure on you to be like super academic and keep up
Yeah,
with your.
like my dad, it's just like he just says it, but like he doesn't mean it. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, like he says it in front of your mom, just like, you know.
yeah, and then my mom's like he's like, oh, like my son's going to Harvard. What do you mean? He's like, my mom's like, shut the fuck up.
Bro.
Like, shit.
Damn. You have a brother, right?
Yeah.
Is he like the same as you? Or
I think I don't know if he's necessarily smarter, but he definitely cares more. So he does better than me in
so
school.
he's like he's like the favorite child. He gets in less fights with your parents,
Yeah,
things like that.
for sure, for
Oh really?
sure.
Like no hesitation.
No hesitation.
It's like perfect student.
Not even that. Like my mom, she'll get mad at him too, but like I'm taking the blame, you know?
What do you mean you're taking the blame?
Or like not the blame, but like I took like the majority of like the fights, you know?
Oh yeah. But there's like you guys have fights like with things outside of like school, right?
Yeah.
Like give me an example.
Like me going out with friends. Oh, this is a recent one, but like no,
Bro, the
I gotta
look
make sure, bro.
around,
I gotta make sure.
the look around.
No, my parents are home to like right now, so we're good. So like my mom, like she hates when like my friends drive me, and like literally yesterday, my brother he like accidentally snitched on me, right? Like me and my brother chill, but like he saw my friend like he went with his friends to the gym, and I went with my friends to like the mall, and then we were like, oh, let's go to the gym with them, right? So then we went, and then like my mom called my brother, was like asking about me, I guess, and he's like, oh, like his friend's picking him up right now, and then
Oh,
like
she really
his
didn't
name's
like that.
Chris, huh?
She really didn't like that.
Yeah,
But
it's
like, it's not the first time, right? Surely it's
yeah,
been like.
yeah, because okay, in her eyes it's the second time, right?
Mm-hmm.
In reality, it's like the 18th time.
I'm standing here in this podcast.
Yeah, no, no,
Bro,
like
me and her
Chris.
follow each other on Facebook.
You don't have Facebook, bro.
Wait, really?
No,
Is she like on social media? Is she on that?
no.
No, really?
Yeah, she's not on anything.
Oh, for real? She's like, damn. And she's from Seoul? Or she's not from Seoul? You don't know anything about that.
Yeah, she's from somewhere in Korea.
Wait, so what does that conversation go like? Like, she's like, yo, I don't want your friends driving you, and you're like,
Oh, so I'm strip capping to her, right, all the time because like they always drive me, right?
uh
So like, dude, like okay, yesterday I got the big brain, right? We got cameras in our house because, oh, because like someone like our neighbors like last semester, like last year, they got robbed, right, by like a bunch of like high schoolers, and like everyone like broke their house,
oh,
right?
for real? Like next door neighbors
they,
type
like,
of thing?
Like two houses down, right? Like
Damn.
the one over. So like a bunch of high schoolers like
High
came into the
schoolers?
back door. Yes.
Is that common? Like,
No, this never happens.
I thought you live in like a bougie neighborhood.
It kind of is. Like it's really new, like you know. But like a bunch of high schoolers, they like broke into the back door, and they were like gone to Japan or something for some reason. Like, what? Right? These are some Middle Easterners, right?
That's so random. That's so random.
I
Wait,
know.
so they were on vacation to Japan. High schoolers
Yeah.
broke in their house.
And they like broke the windows and everything, like in the walls, and like they like took all the alcohol and like started partying and shit. It's like my mom got like hella
But in the house?
in the house.
What? They broke in the house, started drinking
Yeah.
alcohol, started partying.
And then they did because the cops came.
Bro.
Yeah. So my parents got hella paranoid, so they set up cameras everywhere, right?
Mhm.
So like there's a camera like in front of like every time like the someone like passes by, you know, like it'll like go off. So my friend, she's picking me up, right? So I'm like, yo, like park down the street and then I'll walk out. So then we do that, right? It goes perfectly well. And then like later on in the day, like my brother calls me, he's like, yo, mom just like I accidentally like snitched on you. Mom's like, she said, "I'm gonna talk to you later." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Oh
Okay.
shit.
And then this one, she was in Florida, right?
Mhm.
She's driving her ass down or back up here, and like, she like pulls up and she's like, "Yo, what's going on?" Right? Like, why didn't I see the car at the front? Right? When like they picked you up, I'm like,
Mhm.
"Oh, my dad's or my friend's dad got lost." Right?
Got
You're never
lost.
getting lost. You're never getting lost in my neighborhood. You literally just go straight and that's it. Right? So I got away with that. And then she's just like, "Oh, like this is twice already. So if it happens again, like you're not allowed to go out at all." I'm like, "Damn, bro."
Oh. So like it's that strict, like,
Yeah.
but they let you go out like in general.
Um.
If it's not like
Yeah.
with the driving thing.
Yeah. If it's like my friend's dad, then it's fine.
Okay, why don't you just tell them it's always your friend's dad then?
Oh no, I do.
Wait. No. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like I'm just straight capping, bro.
So how many times do they let you go out? Like they don't really care about that as long as like you're safe.
I don't care. Like I go out like once a month. Like
Bro, like they only let you out once a month.
yeah, like or it's like first like if like I'm going out just to go out, like they'll be like, what you doing? Like what drugs are you doing? Like you know?
Why would you do what are you doing? Damn. So they're that like if you like wanted to go out like once a week, right?
Oh, bro, they'd be like pissed. Like,
Oh really?
yeah.
Yeah, like you have to tell them like before you go out, you have to tell them like everything.
No, like even then they'll be like, why the fuck are you going out again? Like you know?
Oh really? It's like that? Damn. Has that always been a thing?
I think it's been recently more thing because I started going a lot more like just out with friends.
Is it because they're scared that you're like popping some pills outside?
Like they're just like, oh, you're always playing like games and like going out. Like when you studying, Brad, like you know?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
back to the grades.
Yeah, back to the grades.
Yeah, back to the grades. So have they always been, or are they in general like selective about like your friends, things like that?
Like they won't tell me straight to my face, but like they definitely like have their own opinions. Like, cause I got into an argument with my mom and like she started like saying some like out of pocket shit about my friends.
Like what? Like what? Give me all the details, bro. Tell
They're
tell
like-
us the story.
Okay, like this is like a whack ass story from the middle school, right? Because I couldn't sleep with my phone, so like my mom would sleep like next to it. And like
Okay.
my friend was like texting me at like 1 a.m. or some shit, right?
Mhm.
So and my mom like she like makes me like give her my password. So like she opened my phone and she started texting my friend. She's like, "Go the fuck to sleep. Why are you texting me?" And then like I guess she like went through my like DMs with everyone.
Mhm.
So it's like kind of like you know, like I guess like it's like oh like I'm gonna kill myself like as a joke type of thing, right?
Mhm.
And then they're like, oh like why you keep talking to like these whack ass people like you know?
Whack ass people.
Yeah.
What do they exactly say?
like she's like pretty much calling like crazy like she's like these crazy people like why talk
Oh
to them?
really?
Yeah.
Was do you like always speak Korean in the household?
Oh no, never.
Oh really? But
Yeah,
like your
never.
parents to you,
Yeah.
all English? Like your parents
No,
will speak.
only Korean, only Korean.
Oh, your parents will only speak Korean to you.
Yeah, and I'll only speak English.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
But you're fluent, right?
Okay,
Or
I
are
want to
you,
say
like-
fluent, but like I can like survive, you know?
But are you like? Do you have like the dumb foreigner accent?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
But so okay, so your first language was English.
I mean, technically it was Korean, but like I like had to go to school and it just like ruined my
But
Korean.
in New York, it was like English. But you didn't
Yeah.
pick up no accent.
No.
What?
I mean,
like the no New Yorker
I swear,
accent.
New York accent isn't real, dude.
No, it is real. I swear, it is real, bro. The accents are real, bro.
They're not.
I'm still like shocked that Sonny was so insistent on saying that he sees homeless people in Atlanta like on like a monthly or weekly basis,
I think
or dead people, or no, not homeless, dead people. Like he still said just like drive over a highway, they're just under there, just dead bodies. I'm like, what?
Like this guy's going through the underground like black market, like
Bro,
surely.
no, he said it's normal. He said if you ask anyone, he was so confident, bro. Like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Have you had any like crazy stories like just hanging out in Atlanta, like downtown?
No, I don't really go to like Atlanta just like to hang out, you know.
Mm-hmm. No,
So
like
I'm just like always passing.
no, like crazy interactions with like homeless people, nothing like that.
Not in Atlanta, no.
What about in general?
Oh, dude. It's like my parents like we used to live in New York, so
Hmm.
it's just like hella homeless people. It's like my parents are immune, right? They just like block them out of the system.
What do you
So like
like they're not there for your parents.
they're just not
They don't
there.
even look at them. They
Like
just like
not even look like dude. I remember once like there's like there's like the two sides of the road and there's like the little inner like the island thing.
hmm.
It's like someone was like on there with a sign, right? And it was like a stoplight. It's like we're parked. And then like I'm in the back with my brother and my parents are up front, right? And this guy like pulls up to the window, he's like like roll the window down with the sign, you know? And
Mhm.
my dad just
Bro, you
doesn't
didn't even
even
look at
look.
him. No look,
No look.
bro. They just don't exist.
They actually don't exist.
Damn. So you've been around like big cities or like places with like, a lot of people like your whole life basically, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
So, but you're still pretty introverted.
Yeah, like I feel like this year it got a lot better, especially because like my math class, like I didn't know anybody, so I just had to make a completely new friend group, and it
Hmm.
worked out. So you know,
Have you always been like that shy kid at school?
yeah, like I won't say anything unless you talk to me.
Elementary, middle school, everything.
Yeah, I would say so.
So how was making friends for you? It was just like whoever came up to you, or
When I moved in middle school, like to eighth grade, like it was just like it was two people, but I cut contact with them, right?
hmm.
So like I generally like friends, and then oh man, when I moved in fifth grade to Georgia,
Hmm.
funny story, like it's just like I got like thrown into a classroom, right? And then they're like, "Oh, this is the new kid," and then like some random like Asian dude's like, "Yo, are you Korean?" You know?
Bro.
So then like the teacher was like, "Yo, shut up," right? And then like made some random white kid like be my friend, right?
Hmm.
Like like that "Are you Korean?" type of guy. Like that guy, he's just like, "Nah, we gotta save that man," right? So like he like dragged me out of them, and then like that's how I met my friend group till like today.
Oh, it's like till today. Like
Yeah,
you still talk to that guy today?
I still talk to that guy.
Damn. Wait, so like you kind of went to high school with all the people from middle school, type of thing.
No, like high school, like since I moved again, like in middle school, like I made one friend in middle school, and I like had him for high school, right?
Mm.
Because my freshman year was online,
Mm. COVID.
so it wasn't that bad. So like I still had like all the other friends, but then like one of my friends, like I met him in elementary, he also moved to my school, so I got really lucky. So like it was just like us three.
Mm. Walk me through
Yeah.
like COVID year and how that was for you.
It was definitely new, like especially for my classes. Like I go to my classes, but I just like wouldn't pay attention, you know, like
Hmm.
camera off, like nothing.
Did you start
So
playing like games way more?
yeah, like I remember I was doing my orchestra final, right? But I was
Hmm.
playing Terraria, right? And like my
during
teacher
like during the
picked
final?
me. Yeah, during the
Wait,
final.
what do you mean? Wait, what?
Like okay, so the final is a Google form, right?
Hmm.
And like I'm like, oh, like she'll probably like it's probably like do it like the end of the day or something, right? So like I'll just do it later, right? So I start playing Terraria, right? And then my teacher, it's because my school ends at 2:10.
Hmm.
It's 2 o'clock, right? And I get a remind message. That's like the messaging app, right?
Hmm.
And then my teacher's like, "Hey Andy, are you almost done with your final? You have 10 minutes left." I'm like, "What's going on?" So like I had to like speed run that shit, right? In like 10 minutes. But thankfully I got it done and I got like a 94 or something. So
In 10 minutes?
yeah, it's an orchestra, like
When did you start picking up like PC gaming?
in the summer of sixth grade, like after I finished
Oh,
sixth
summer of
grade.
sixth grade. Is that when you got your like laptop?
Yeah, so I started League of Legends.
League of Legends. Damn, in sixth grade.
Yeah.
Sixth grade. That's crazy. Wait, so how'd you convince your parents to get you a gaming laptop? Were you like,
It wasn't. It was like the worst laptop you've
oh,
ever seen me play.
when'd you get your
I
like?
couldn't.
Go ahead,
Oh,
go ahead. You go. You.
like that laptop was like you could like barely run Chrome on it, right?
Oh,
It was like a
really?
miracle I could run League. So then like it like the keyboard stopped working after a year, or not after a year. It
Just
was
a
already
year?
old.
Oh.
It was already old, so I like got like an actual laptop like the next year, and then like that's when like I got like a pretty decent one on sale, and like that's when I started playing games a lot.
Hmm. So when'd you get like? Oh, when'd you get? You bought your like your gaming one.
No, this is the same one. I'm still using it today.
Wait, what do you mean? The old
Like
one?
the one, yeah, the from seventh grade. Like the not the like the one after like the
Oh,
Chrome.
the same one,
Yeah,
bro. It's been
since seventh
like
grade till
like
now.
5 years, 6 years.
Yeah,
Dude, when's
and
the
it's a
upgrade? When's
shamble.
the upgrade?
Bro, I'm not getting an upgrade.
Never.
No, my parents are like, we don't got money for this.
You have money to travel to all the archery contests.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Okay, I know you have a lot of hobbies, right? You have a lot of outside things to do. You're really really busy. How do you like find the balance in between that for free time and just relaxing? Like, does it ever get to you like how busy you are?
Yeah, it gets me a lot. Like a lot of my plans get canceled because like my mom just doesn't tell me about stuff I have to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, uh, see, my solution is I just don't sleep.
Oh really?
Like I just start staying up. Like I have to wake up at like even now I have tutor in the morning at like 9 a.m. So I
Every
just be
day?
staying up. Yeah, or not every day, like weekdays.
All like okay, so every weekday, right?
Yeah,
For how long? How long you been doing this
for an
for?
hour. That's only an hour.
No, no, no. Like
You know?
like time wise, like years.
Oh, well, this started like for this summer, but like
Oh, but I thought you went to
like
like tutoring like last year too and
oh
things like
yeah.
that.
Well, it was like a different schedule. Like that, it would just be like once a week, so it wasn't that bad. But like
Hmm.
I had other stuff like school and like
But for this summer, you go to tutoring like literally 9 a.m. every single weekday.
yeah. So then I'll just like sleep at like 4 and like tank like 5 hours of sleep.
Damn. I think like I kind of underestimate how busy you actually are. So like walk me through like how busy you actually are. Like what kind of
Like
piles on?
well, okay, I'll say like for like a day that I'm not going to competition, like I'll like wake up, do like tutor,
Hmm.
and it's like 10 a.m. I'll probably go back to sleep. That's what I did today, right?
Hmm.
I took a nap from like 10 to 2, and then like I did an hour doing like God knows what, and then I went to archery at 3:15. Came back at like what 7, right?
You go to
And then
archery for like 4 hours.
yeah, but like
What?
okay, a lot of it is like driving though, because it's like 30-40 minutes away.
But still, you're like that's 4 hours like of your time on
Yeah, it's
archery,
just
right?
4 hours of my time. Yeah, it's just gone.
Hmm.
So I'll come back at 7. I'll like go eat and shower, and then like it'll be like 8, you know.
And
And
that's your
then
day.
yeah,
Damn. And that's like even on weekends too.
um, yeah, probably because no, I don't have tutor on weekends at least, but I do have archery on weekends.
Every single day of like the week too.
I don't know about this summer, but yeah, last summer I'd practice for 3 hours, so like it'd be like 5 hours total, just
Damn.
gone.
So like you basically have after 8 p.m. you're free though, right?
Yeah, I'm free. I'm free.
Ish, because you're like
Ish.
okay. So like after 8 p.m., right? Are
Yeah.
your parents like really controlling about you like playing games during that time or?
It's just like as long as I do my stuff.
Hmm. But at 2 a.m. though, bro,
Dude,
I heard your mom, walk in the room a couple times. Yeah,
oh
bro, I don't know, you're so fast at clicking that mute button, bro.
yeah, I had a
Bro,
keybind just for the mute button and the deafen button, like two separate
bro,
keys.
instantly you hear that door open, boom.
Yeah, I got caught playing Valve a few times last summer at like 3 a.m. Like,
Wait, that's with me.
yeah, like, I couldn't get like
Yeah, that's-
someone else
yeah.
to hop on my couch.
Yeah. Bro, we DC like rarely at 3 a.m. at like one of the closest
Yeah.
games ever. And I think we had Brian get on your account.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
The funny thing is though, right? You were just on your bed like texting about how the game's going. You were just like on your bed like, yo, are we winning? Something like that.
Yeah, bro, I was on my grind.
Damn. What a crazy summer. Dude, the thing is with that summer is like you could only play literally at like 12 a.m.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
So, okay, going back to the initial question, right? How do you balance all these things?
I probably just like I just end up pushing stuff back. Like, for example, like yesterday I had SAT, so like I was doing my SAT homework at like 2 a.m.
Hmm.
So like I just end up pushing everything back.
I think I'm leaning more. I mean more towards like balancing like mentally. Like, does it ever take a toll on
Um,
you?
yeah, definitely. Like my mental, well, right now I think it's pretty okay because like like last year, like it'd be like in the trenches, you know, like I still got gray hairs like coming out, right? It's that bad.
Hmm.
But like I just like stopped, like especially during junior year too. Like I just like stopped caring about everything.
Hmm.
And it's like fuck it, we just ball, right? So then it helped my mental, but like my grades were taken. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like when you're like down in the dumps with like the mental things, like what are you going through? You know, what are you thinking
It's
about?
just
Because like it seems like it's the same thing, right? You have like too much shit going on, over and
yeah.
over and over again. So what changed to where like you're okay with it and you're fine with it?
Well, right now it's still pretty like annoying and like I still have to deal with it a lot. Just like schedule stuff.
Hmm.
But like other than that, it's fine. I guess.
So it doesn't really weigh you down.
Yeah, it does. Cause it's just like I'm always busy and I never have time.
So how do you cope with it?
Uh, I lucky just like have to like get through it. You know,
Are you like
like
pretty good about that? Like does it like you never just wake up one day and say fuck it, I'm not doing shit.
yeah, I never do that. Like I know I have to do it, so it's just like I'll just like be depressed while doing it or something. Like you know.
Yeah, man. It's like, so are you looking more towards like the future? Like when you're down, right? Like in down mental, bad mental things like that. Are you thinking more towards like it's gonna be so great for me in the future, things like that?
Oh nah, bro. Like
Bro,
I'm like
what
I'm
are you
like
thinking about? Are you like damn? I'm
I'm like
depressed
I'm gonna
now.
kill myself, bro. Like
I'm depressed now. I'm gonna be depressed 20 years in the future too. Fuck it.
yeah, exactly.
No, like on the real though. Like, what are you thinking about?
Loki just
What's your saving grace? What like makes you push?
like I Loki don't have one. Like I'm just like I just get through it. Like for today, like I got into an argument with my mom. It's like I had to go to archery right after that, right?
Hmm.
And like this, my coach is like the coach's son. This guy's like whack as fuck, right? He thinks we're friends.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean?
Like he thinks we're friends, right? But, like, oh nah,
Like
you
you're like, I
know?
don't know this guy.
Yeah, like this guy started touching me, bro. Like what the fuck? So I'm like, yo, you better not touch me, like you know.
Hmm.
So I just get like hella like pissed.
This is like, so. Do you think your parents are gonna be more involved with you like during college things like that, or is that when they're gonna like let you go? You know what I mean?
I think they'll still be involved, but like I'm trying to cut ties. You know what I mean? Like,
Like okay, let's say senior year ends, right? Like yo, I don't want to do the tutoring anymore. Are they fine with that?
well, I mean, you don't really need to, cause like it's out of high school, you know.
Like college, bro. Like for college,
Nah, bro.
they're just like,
Like you get a solo run that.
bro. I know, but like your parents, like let's say like you wanted to quit
And,
archery,
yeah, they'll stop it. They'll like cut it.
archery too.
No, they want me to go for archery for college.
Oh really?
Like I don't know, yeah.
They want you to go
Yeah.
like off of archery scholarship.
Yeah, like that's like the Texas thing. That's why I'm like iffy on it.
Oh, but then you're away from your parents.
Well, that's not the issue.
Oh, that's not the issue.
Yeah,
What's the issue?
like social, being like going out to talk to people. I'm
Mhm.
like,
If you go to Texas, I'll go to Texas. Okay,
I
I
bet.
got you. But it's more so like, when do you think you get to have more control? Right, like when you do shit, you're. When do you think like you're gonna get to a point where when you do shit, you're passionate about it because it's what you want to do?
I think I'll definitely be like that in college, cause like I'll have no one like telling me what to do, like you know. So it's like all for myself. Like it's truly like you know.
Hmm. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah.
Do you like know what that is? Like what's gonna pull you in college?
Um. Maybe just like being able to like support myself.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is getting a job right now just like not an option?
Like
Like your parents
if
would
like
like kill you?
like they wouldn't care, but like they'll know like in reality like it's not gonna happen because like my schedule just like
Oh
don't really
yeah,
fit.
I forgot. So fuck.
Yeah,
What about driving? Have you talked to your friends about driving?
bro. It's a funny story, right?
Hmm.
I can't drive. right?
Like
So,
you can't learn to drive, or like what's up? Like you're not
no,
trying
like
to.
I'm supposed to, right, this summer,
Hmm.
but like I just keep pushing it back. It's like just procrastinating.
Bro, just do. It's the easiest shit ever, bro. I go in, turn on the car. Boom, I'm there.
Yeah.
But they're fine with you driving.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be like hella overprotective over that.
No, they probably will. Like they'll be like, you can only drive to like school or something, like, you know?
But your brother drives, right?
He's younger than me.
Oh, he's younger than you?
Yeah.
Bro, he's D3.
T3?
Yes. What's wrong with you, bro? You need to step it up.
Bro, what you mean?
Bro, he's climbing.
Yeah, he is climbing. He's climbing because I'm not climbing.
Really?
Yeah.
When you hit
It's
like,
just like,
when you wait, could you hit like D2 of this last summer, right?
well, on Val?
Yeah.
I had D1.
Like, did you like brag it over him? Were you like,
No, I didn't care.
are you guys competitive? Or is it like,
With each other, not so much. Because, like, usually I'm better than him at everything.
no, really? Everything?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he get more freedom than you? You'd say?
Oh, yeah, I would say so.
He gets more freedom than you? Even though
Yeah.
he's younger?
Yeah. I
How's
think
that
that's
go?
also why.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah.
Damn. It's like, wait, what do you mean?
Just like with like anything, like if like he wants to go out, then like my parents will be like, okay, you know, like.
Wait, there's no way that's because he's younger than you. Really?
No, it's also because like since he cares more about school, like he obviously has better grades than me. You
Mhm.
know, it's not by that much, but still. So like my parents also like take that into consideration.
Oh. Is he more free than you? Like, does he do archery? Is his schedule also busy as fuck? Things like that?
And it's also busy as fuck. But he's a year younger than me, so he's gonna be like a lot like less stressed, I guess, in his senior year because he's
Mhm.
already done everything.
Next conversation, right?
Yeah.
I know you're faithful. You go to church every Sunday.
Yeah, when I can.
Do you enjoy that? Are you super religious? Tell me more.
I don't know about super religious, but like, I do go every week whenever I can, cause like okay, this Sunday I have to go to like archery competition,
Hmm.
and then next Sunday I'm also going to archery competition. But like, other than that, like yeah, I go like every
But
week.
generalized, are you really involved in like religion?
I wouldn't say like super involved, but yeah, I would say.
Is it because of your parents? Like, how religious are your parents?
My
Versus.
parents are like super religious. Like they're like part of like the staff, that type
Oh,
of thing.
like the church?
Yeah, they're like the praise team or like the
And what are
like
you again?
gatherers.
Christian, Catholic,
Yeah, Christian.
Christian. So like they pray every single day, all that.
I mean, they probably do.
Do you pray?
Not every day, no.
Mid archery practice, just go pray. Actually,
Yeah.
so how much has religion impacted your life? Like not just like not like I don't want you to go like all philosophical on me, right? Like oh my god,
Yeah.
like God guides me, some shit like that. But more so
Yeah.
like take up your time or like just involvement in general.
I don't think it really takes up my time. Like, it definitely helped me meet a lot of like new people. Cause like it's just like I'm always growing up with them, and like that's how I like find my friend groups and stuff like
Mhm.
that.
So church just
So
kind of navigated you to your close friends,
yeah, I would say so.
and you go to like an all Korean church, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's like a few like white people, but like low key people just like be staring at them or something.
Wait, what do you mean? Like,
Like
but everyone speaks Korean there, right? At your church,
yeah, like the
like they be reading
yeah.
the Bible in Korean.
Yeah. Or like the youth, it's in English, but like
Oh, but like, yeah, but they be
the
reading.
adults,
Oh, but they'll be
like
talking in like Korean,
full Korean, like everything
and there's
Korean.
just like white people just there.
They're lost, bro. Like
Bro, wait, like they just show up every single time.
yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe like okay. Usually it's like they're white people there because like their like wives are like Korean, so like I guess they'll have like
Oh.
some understanding.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was just like some random ass white family, like two white couples. They have kids and everything. They just show up and they just like look lost as fuck every single time.
Uh,
But I was like, even in New York, right? Did you go to church there?
yeah, I did.
So it's always been a part of your life, basically.
Yeah, always.
Damn, that's crazy. It's good to know.
Yeah.
Now, going on to like a more deep part, right? What are some of your like long term goals or aspirations, like with archery? Not even with archery, like in life in general, right? Like, what are you trying to achieve?
Um. Honestly, I just want to be happy, low key. Like going through just like going through like school and like all like the mental like struggles. Like I realized like nothing matters as long as like as long as you're happy. You know, like
Hmm.
I just want like peace of mind.
Do you like what is peace of mind for you though?
Just like being able to like live and like not have to like worry about anything. Like oh fuck, I have to do like this or like
Hmm.
taxes. Like that type of like you know.
so so you probably don't want kids.
Yeah, it's like yeah. I'm not too sure about kids.
You want to get married early, family man, none of those things.
I don't really know about married early. Like as long as I get married at the end, you
Yeah,
know.
as long as you get married. What's your kind of take on that? Like early marriage,
Like how early?
like 30s, maybe late
Yes.
20s.
I feel like late 20s, like it's pretty early. Like I wouldn't do it. Like,
Why?
cause I feel like I like have other stuff to do at that point.
What do you see yourself doing though?
I have no idea, Loki. Like I don't even like, especially because I don't know what I want to do in the future. You know,
Hmm. So what's like that goal though? Just be happy,
just
like in a general sense.
yeah, like yeah, be happy with what I'm like working, making.
What steps are you taking to like move towards that goal like today? Not
Like
today, but like in like recently, like right now.
recently,
Like how are you
um,
moving towards it? Like or right? Do you think you moving towards it is more like just completing everything that you have to do right now?
yeah, I guess so. Cause like, I mean, eventually, like it'll all like help me, in the
Hmm.
future, be successful, stuff like that.
Speaking of the future goals, are you do you know if like are you worried about paying for college things like that, or do you know you're chilling for that part?
I think I'm chilling. I've never really worried about that. So
Really, it's never been like a thought in your minds.
no, never.
Why?
I feel like my parents they like say they have no money, but like we all know they're big happy, like they got money, because they work really hard. So
Hmm. So
like
it's like
I
never been.
appreciate some of the numbers. Like yo,
You see the numbers?
I don't see them. Like you know,
Like you can just tell.
yeah.
How has your like friendship circle or like how you see friends in general change over the years? Are you closer to your friends? Are you more far apart? Or do you have like less friends, more friends? Do you try to keep close friends close and just block other people away? I mean,
Like I used to be like that where I just like keep my friends like close friends and that's it. But
hmm.
like this year like taught me a lot and I like brought on a lot more friends. But like I have like a group chat with them, but like I don't really talk to them. Like we gone out a few times, but like we're still like good friends. Like
Hmm.
yeah.
So what's your perspective on that though? Do you try to just main more like do you block people out or do you just like like chill with them no matter what?
Usually we're like chilling with them no matter what, unless they're like annoying as hell.
Like that, like your archery coach's son.
Yeah, bro, that guy,
Bro, tell me
bro.
more about that guy. Tell me a story about you and that guy.
No, no, like he's a criminal. Like he's an
What do you
actually good criminal.
like an actual criminal? Like
Yes,
bro.
like dude. I so like first of all, this dude's 18, right?
Hmm.
Okay, and like my
Oh,
archery place, they got
like a
hammered.
pedophile criminal? Like
He's about to be if he's touching me, bro. I'm 16,
bro.
turning 17 too. You know what I mean? Like it's like there's like a long story behind our archery club, right?
Hmm.
But pretty much everybody who does archery knows our club is dog shit, like straight ass, right? It's like we got the guy coach, right? This dude's a straight menace. Like this guy's like interrogating like people like it's like Muslims or something, right? Like they can't like eat
What?
pork,
Oh.
like he's
Hmm.
like, oh like just eat a burger, like what's wrong with you? Like
Bro. What?
you know?
Really?
Yeah, that's the guy coach, right? And let me tell you, like this guy, he's never picked up a bow in his life, right?
No, but he be telling
It's
you
like
like all the shit, like, yo, bend your
yeah,
arm a little bit here.
yeah. So it's like how the fuck this guy gets certified,
Hmm.
And then we got the girl coach, right? Like she just got like everyone joins her club because of her, right? Because like
Mm.
on the website online, it'll say like, oh, like
Like, no, because of her, because. R.I.P. NHL. Okay, and we're back.
so like continuing my story, like my coach, she's an Olympic medalist, right? Gold medalist.
Oh,
So like everyone's
like
like,
an actual gold medalist?
yeah, like actual like Olympic gold medalist
Like,
from like 1988, right?
oh, 1988.
Yeah,
Oh, she's like old as fuck.
yeah, I guess so. It's like damn, you know, like that's like the main attraction. That's why people want to join our club, right?
Dude,
It's like
I thought you meant like damn, like that's why.
well that too, you know.
Oh, bro, is she in her
It's
40s?
just like a wow factor, you know, like
Oh.
yeah. So it's like oh, she's like she knows what she's doing, right?
Hmm.
And then you realize like after you like do it for some while, they're like, yeah, these guys are just greedy as shit for money, right? And then like she doesn't teach, like she sucks at teaching, right? Like this coach's son, right? Oh man, like he got into like a bunch of like scandals where he'd be like asking girls for like nudes or some shit, right?
What?
And he's like hitting on like freshmen, right?
Mm.
This guy's a senior, he's graduating, right? So sincere case, like he's just like annoying. Like nobody likes him, right? Like everyone's like, "Yo, what's up, right?" And then like once he's out, like, "What the fuck? Who is that guy?" You know? So it's like, yeah, it's like whack. I hate it.
Damn. Is he do they make bank?
Yeah, they do. It's because, dude, it's so expensive. Like archery fees, like everything's just they overprice it too. Like, bro,
Really? I know, like you told me
yeah,
before, like your bow costs like 2K.
yeah. It's like I don't know. It's dumb.
And like the arrows are expensive too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have to buy new ones for competitions, or is it just like?
Like I don't, but like if you like end up breaking your arrows, like yeah, you need new arrows and stuff like that.
That's why you have to buy like the expensive ones, right?
Yeah. Even
Damn.
then.
Okay, going into archery, or not archery, but like going back into like the mental health and things. Do you think you're like more confident nowadays? Because you talked about being more shy now, but now you're more extroverted.
Yeah, like I would say confident. It's just like I realized like who cares like what other people think of me. It's just like a mental like change in my mindset.
What sparked it?
Um, Probably like realizing that like nobody really cares about like what you do. Just like do your own thing.
hmm
Yeah.
did something happen where like it pushed you to that, or?
Not necessarily. It's just like gradually like I've learned like over time.
hmm Do you have any role models in your life that you really look up to, or like mentors?
Uh, Not really, low key. Like
Like, okay,
it's
you're
just
just
like
on your
me
own
on
out
my
here,
own. Yeah.
like struggling on your own.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like a big brother character type of thing?
I don't think so, cause like, yeah, cause like especially like my cousin in Korea, like I
hmm
was just too young at that point to like like understand anything.
Yeah.
Like now, it's just like I don't really have anyone.
I'm trying to like spin it in a super positive light, but it's getting
Nah,
hard out here,
bro.
bro. I think it's like it's always good that you're gonna have something to you have something to look up to though, right? Like college, escaping kind of like the life you're in right now.
Yeah, that's like my main motivation.
And that's gonna be like that's a great push because that's in less than a year, right?
Yeah,
Graduating
happens.
next year, boom, you'll be chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah. College life. Do you know like are you going to the same college as Sunny? Was it like UGA?
No,
UGA?
I don't know how that man got in or something. Like,
Oh, is it hard
you
to get
know,
in?
I mean, like it's been getting a lot harder to get in, but like not in that aspect. Like, yo, what is like this dude applied? Like, you know, like
he's
yo, like
on
we start college apps like this year, like next few months.
he's on full
So
ride apparently.
yeah, I don't know how that works, but good for him.
Yeah, must be the dead people.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's been a good hour 20 minutes. I think we talked a little bit. We talked good. I kind of sucked bringing up questions because I didn't really have any good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually,
Your mom. Yeah.
okay. Wait, you go ahead.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, did us? Okay.
Yeah.
One more section, right? I forgot to do this section with Sunny, so I'm gonna bring it up to you. Relationships, Andy Chaw. Oh my god. Let's talk, bro.
What's up?
What's good?
Nothing much.
What's going up there or under there?
Like, I haven't been in a relationship for like, well, I had one in January. You know, we broke up. Like, like I've been in like a few talking stages, but like, I never really made it out because like it's just like oh like I decide like it's boring as fuck. You know, I like
Mm-hmm.
like it's
What are
just
you
not
really
gonna work
looking
out.
out of one? Like, what are you seeking from one?
Uh, just like someone I can like trust. You know, like like I know like communication is like a really big thing. So like if someone like can't communicate, it's like a really like big no for me.
What do you like? Give me like some personality traits or.
Um, I don't know. I guess just like being like considerate of other people and like you know having like sympathy.
Or is it more like, do you really not know what you really want yet from,
Yeah, I think it's just that.
or you might even not know what gender you want?
I don't know about that one.
Do you, so like, literally no idea.
Like,
Like, describe your dream girl. Or
okay,
man,
like
I will not judge.
it's not a man, bro.
Okay.
No, I can assure you that. Like, theoretically, I want someone like rather like more shy than like extroverted. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like you know like similar and like hopefully Asian. You know, it's my type.
Mm-hmm.
And I would want them smart because I don't want no dumb bitch. You know what I mean?
Bro. No, I low-key feel like when someone talks about like traits, right? No one ever says high IQ or like high intelligence. You know what I mean? I feel like it's always like, honesty, respect, like things like that. No one talks about
Yeah.
like hella smart, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, but like for like honesty and respect. Okay, respect. Like, bro, if you're dating a girl that doesn't respect you, like
I feel like
you're already messed up. Like,
that's the thing with all these like like those like cut videos or
yeah.
like the blind dates and shit.
Oh,
I swear, I don't know how realistic they are. Where are they getting these people from? But I've seen some crazy shit.
Yeah, I know.
Like, some people just have crazy expectations, and some people have like the lowest
I
bar.
know.
Like,
Like-
I just want him to say my name. Like, what? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. It's like, are these people real? I never know.
Yeah, I know. Like they have to be doing it for content.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Zero. What about like physical things? Physical look.
Physical?
Do you have a preference?
As long as they're not like taller than like 5'8", like I'm good. Like,
But
No.
you insecure about that? If they're taller than 5'8", is rough for you?
well, it wouldn't be rough, but like it'd make me look shorter. You know what I mean? Like,
you wanna
You know.
you wanna look tall?
yeah.
Can't.
So
Think-
I'm like 5'9", 5'10", so like you know.
You're 5'10"? You're like done. I thought you were same height as Sunny.
No.
Are you taller than him?
Yo. We. You can't disrespect me like that.
Wait, there's no way you're taller than him. Are you actually?
for real?
Are you
Like,
being serious?
I mean, dead ass.
Like you body him?
I'm like, yeah, I body him.
Like I'll go. Like you would fight him right now.
I'd fight him.
Like you would destroy his face.
I would destroy
Like
him.
you hate his parents.
I hate his parents.
All right. On that note, just to end off the podcast, give everyone a goodbye message in Korean.
No.
Okay. Well, that's the
No,
end.
my Korean's not good.
Well, that's the end of Table Talk episode 3 with Andy Cha. If anyone else would like to get on, please let me know. I need more guests. Like that, I had to beg Andy for like this. Like I was on my knees. I was like, "Yo, Andy, can you come on for the podcast?" He's like, "No,
Yeah,
I got
busy
this to
man.
do, this to do, this to do." And then he DMs me.
Made time.
Yeah, I know. I'm chilling on my bed, depressed because Andy didn't come on, and he messaged me, "Yo, I can make it." Boom! I get up, I get my questions ready, I make up notes. Boom!
Anything for Tino Nguyen.
Thank you.